What's happening, niggas? I am Toons, and I'm about to explain episode 36 to you. You ready? Let's go. In episode 36, now listen, this picks up right where 35 leaves off. Barry is shocked at what he's seeing, and Loud is not. Loud really doesn't care. All he cares about is his cousin. That's it. In this episode, I wanted you to see that Loud was really trying to justify anything and everything his cousin was doing. But in the end, he realizes that, hey, this is not right. So let's talk about time travel really fast. If you don't really watch time travel movies, that is a problem. But if you've seen Endgame, this ain't that. I wrote episode 35 before Endgame even came out. In Endgame, they go in time to another timeline. It's a multiverse. In this, it's like Back to the Future or Butterfly Effect. If you've never seen Butterfly Effect, that's what's happening in this episode right now. The Butterfly Effect is when something so small can change the outcome of so much. Belo's death definitely affected more than one person. If you remember episode 17, a lot of people were affected. Well, a lot of bears were affected. You have the obvious characters, right? Grizzly and Loud really affected them, right? But you also have Claude, Specs, Barry, and Paul. Specs and Claude were heavy advocates for Brown Bear Lives Matter. So them being at the rally, this is something that it meant something to them. And them dying was totally because I felt that anybody it can happen to anybody. You can be pulled over right now, whether you're black, white, it don't matter. And you can get gunned down. It can happen. It's sadly enough, it can happen. So that's the reason why I chose them. It wasn't just like something at random, but I chose them because they were actually there at the Brown Bear Lives Matter rally. So it was either going to be them or it was going to be Barry or Paul, and it couldn't be Barry because Barry actually went back in time. So I want to quickly move over to Berenice's character. Berenice is still a bear tuber, but this is something that bear tubers would do. They would definitely vlog at a memorial. I don't know if I've seen anybody vlog at a funeral, but they would definitely vlog at a memorial or somewhere insensitive. You probably shouldn't be, I don't know, filming. We've seen that on YouTube, right? So I thought it was funny that she still asked for likes and stuff like that. Not that Berenice is a bad person, but once you become a YouTuber, that just becomes something that you just do. Like maybe somebody want to see me here. You dig what I'm saying? So Berenice it's just something that it happens in society, and I wanted to write about it. So let's talk about Loud and Belo's interaction. Now, with Belo being alive, this shouldn't confuse anybody, but with Belo being alive, this is just a clear-cut scene. You shouldn't be confused by this. He's alive, so he's now there, conversating with his cousin because he hasn't seen him in months because he was dead. But in this now, you go back and change time, he's alive. But it's not a good thing. Belo is in the streets. The day he died, he told him,
"So when you coming home?"
"Never."
"Stop it, nigga. You know you miss these streets."
So obviously, he's in the streets, right? Somebody owes him money. Hey, look, most gangsters I know, you don't supposed to kill women and children, but some people are assholes. Like, need to be killed, need to be taken out, that kind of thing. So Belo is, he one of those. With that being said, Paul shouldn't be in jail. But the reason Paul is in jail is because, remember when they started the whole weed thing?
If your connect can hold up the legal side of things, this could be good for the both of us.
Loud was the guy who got the paperwork. Paul supplied the weed. Without Loud, them interacting, because Belo is still alive. So Loud had his friend, he'd go home. Like most people in college, they go home like every weekend, or some people if you're close to home. But they're close to home, so he just goes home every weekend. He don't really hang out at school, and him and Loud don't get to connect, So they don't get together, and they don't start the shop together. So Paul's stupid ass does the shit on his own, and it doesn't end well. On to scene number 4. Now, scene number 4 is where the twins show up. Pandora shows up. First off, let's say this. Pandora, the voice actor is not back. those lines were from like 3 scenes. I'm gonna show them right now.
Smoke. Oh my God. Ladies, I'm sorry to bother you.
Barry!
Pandora?
What the hell you think you doing?
What are you doing? I mean,
have no idea
what you talking about?
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about now?
Oh no.
you ain't pump
I'm just saying. I was just asking them were they fine. I mean, not like that though.
Oh God, Pandora, we would never. He only asked if we were good, which I don't know why because we never talked. But I overheard he might smoke crack. We're gonna go.
Ladies, don't y'all be starting that rumor. Pandora, look, I'm going through like a mental breakdown right now. Everything is like. Listen, let me just make a call real quick. Hold on.
Look, I gotta go.
No, Pandora, 2 seconds.
I gotta go, Barry. I'll call you.
Fuck.
So I really had to like go and look at all of my, before I even wrote this scene, I wanted to bring Pandora into it, but I wasn't gonna ask her to come over here and record. Like, I'm not doing that. I had to really like sit there and listen to all the lines I had and try to make a conversation. And when I saw the lines I had, like angry ones that looked like they could fit into a conversation, I then said, hey man, maybe she's mad because I was gonna do the nurse, like he was talking to the nurse, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna just use the twins. So, cause you know that was a thing on episode 35. The twins, what was it? 35, 34? Yeah, 35. Twins are going crazy. So remember, 34 was Blast from the Past when the twins came in to see Barry because he had a great game and they was heading to the finals. But without that great game, they don't interact, and obviously they ain't gonna fuck because Pandora's still here. So I don't know, that should clear that part up. The final scene is basically just the fans showing up to support Grizzly and Autumn's album they're about to be releasing. Let's talk about that real quick. You might be wondering why they were on that track of making music. They were on it, but with the death of B-Lo, it's not just gonna go away. It definitely bothered him. He got soft. His character started getting soft, being angry at a lot of things, taking stuff the wrong way. Somebody say something to him. It's a lot, you know. It's a lot to take on. And I felt like he got away from music. Like they got away from music a lot. Like it became a thing that they didn't really work on because they were always arguing. They started arguing a lot in episodes 24 and on. I don't really want 24 and on, I believe, is in there somewhere. There was a fire, and I can't remember which episode that was, but somewhere in there, it started getting to a point where they were just arguing all the time. So anyway, with B-Lo still being alive, he's now happy. You know, that pain isn't in him anymore. And him and Autumn, they have a kid, so he's even more happy. And they're making that dream they was, you know, thinking about. And I put Grizzly. I really haven't said what he does. I might put it in the next episode. It's not really important, really. We all know that Autumn sings, so I don't know. He might help produce or some shit. Might rap. I don't know. I really haven't, obviously, because I didn't say it in 36. But they make good music. That's all I know. The final scenes definitely. All of these are going to be cliffhangers. Well, at least these, the saga will. The next one will probably be a cliffhanger. I'll tell you that right now. Oh my God! When I tell what happens in this episode, I mean the next episode in 37. I'm not. People think that it's over. It's not over. I'm not stopping Barry Tales. I'm taking a break from it. But yeah. I hope I cleared everything up. If I missed something, just comment down below. I'll answer it. I'm not answering anything about the next episode, but I will say, where was Loud when he got stuck in the past for 3 months? He was there for 3 months, but to us, he never left. So I'm just say that. Oh, wait! Before I dip out of here. The miniseries. miniseries is gonna be called Dreams and Nightmares. I'm using the Litmoji characters, but it's gonna be called Dreams and Nightmares. It's supposed to be hood, and I'm asking y'all, do y'all want dark drama with a sprinkle of comedy in there, or you want something lighthearted, you know, funny, but you know, a sprinkle of darkness, I guess. I don't know, you know, like death and betrayal, shit like that. I'm gonna let y'all choose. If you finish this video, then you know, put that in the bottom. Dreams and Nightmares, that's it. I went through names for like, I don't know, for a bit, and I can get away with it. I don't think it's trademarked, like you can't use that ever in anything, because I actually googled Dreams and Nightmares, and there's like a book called Dreams and Nightmares, so I don't really think, I think it's okay. But yeah, it's gonna be centered around entertainment, music, drugs, that kind of shit. Catch you in the next one. Yes, no? Yeah, you gonna be there. You gonna be there. Hey, follow me on Twitch, man. I'll be over there going crazy.